What we're going to do here is open it up and see a little bit about how it works. This is the bit that I'm not going to show my students because they need to figure this stuff out for themselves. So if I open up the sample trig, which is the send object, that should come up in Max any moment. There we go. And open it up here. Similar to before, we've got a plugin object. The signal goes through here to a meter, which takes a numerical reading. I did have a go using a peak amp object, but it seemed to cause too much latency. A greater than object, if the signal is greater than whatever this threshold in decibels says it is, it lets through a 1. If not, it lets through a 0. And this number box here is just to check that that is happening. So you can see those 1s and 0s momentarily flashing on when I press the button. Going through here, the gate is much simpler than before. The signal, which is the 1 or 0, goes to this side, but it also feeds into this side, and if that is a 0, the gate closes and nothing gets through. If it's a 1, the gate is open, so it's self-gating. That goes through to a bang, which also appears on the presentation as a test, and then you have the MIDI part of it. So this will go through here, generate a pitch value, which here is 60. This is set by this MIDI note box here, so I can turn this up and down or type it in as before. There we go. That's the first thing that goes off. Then a velocity message goes off. So that goes through here. This is by default set to 100. Again, I can change it. Goes to the send velocity, so I've got a separate pitch and velocity. And then finally a delayed message goes, and that sends a pitch message from note off and a velocity message of 0 also for note off. And the delay time is set by this note length. So at the moment, the length of the note is 100 milliseconds. Going through to have a look at the receive object. The received object is very, very simple indeed. Basically, I've got a receiver for the pitch or trig and a receiver for the velocity. These just go into a note out, and I've got a readout which tells me what they are. And that is really it. Okay, thank you very much. That's it.